Hello guys, I'm Super Ron, welcome back to the channel, and this week we're doing something a little bit different. We're out in the RS6 and we're on a road trip to MK Sports Cars. So MK are most famously known for building their Lotus 7 style Indy kit car, which had been producing since the early 2000s, and they're actually based not too far from me, just in Braintree. A lot of you will know from the channel, I've got a GBS Zero which I'm putting an MNR Vortex body on, and for some of the donor bits on that I bought a Locus chassis, and I actually got in touch with MK a few years ago because their early Indies were based on the Locus frame. So I sent them some pictures of the rear DD-on beam, and they said it did look like theirs, but it was a copy, it wasn't from their factory. But they're really helpful with identifying the bits that are on it. And then just a few months ago, I got in contact with them again because I was expanding the sticker wall. So I was reaching out to all the companies around for some stickers to go on the sticker wall. And I spoke to Neil and he sent me a big banner through to stick up there. And he'd also mentioned they'd just moved workshops and they're having a big open day of their new premises. And that is today, so that is where we're heading now. We've actually had an MK Indy in the workshop at Auto Shack for a service. And it is very similar to my GBS Zero. But lately, what I've been seeing with the MK guys, their development has gone through the roof. Like most kit car builders, they've gone from Ford-based donors to Mazda MX-5 donors, but they're still supporting the Ford-based ones, and they're reverse engineering many of the parts that aren't available. So they've reverse engineered billet items, which they now sell in their shop. And there's lots of little bits like that I've seen. They've also got a YouTube channel, which I've been binge watching a lot lately, where they do workshop tours and tech tips around their builds, and they give some great tips for IVA passes, what's good, what's bad, what's needed and what's not needed. And it's really nice to see behind the scenes of their builds. Sean is the face of their YouTube channel, so hopefully I'll get to meet him there. It was Neil who I was speaking to over email that said I'll have to come down to the open day, and he also said be sure to bring the camera. He's watched a few of my videos, he watched the Welcome Back Super Ron video, so I can't wait to meet him too. They've been advertising on their Facebook page that they're having a big open day, so hopefully there'll be a lot of cars to see there. The weather is looking not too great at the moment, so I'm not sure how many open top kit cars there will be. And in a car community where lightness is everything, I'm not sure how welcome I'll be in the Ladi RS6. But I also saw on there the Essex Porsche Owners Club are meeting, so I won't be the only heavyweight around. So this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. Every video I've always done has been very controlled. It's been in the workshop. I know where everything is. Nothing moves. I know where the camera's pointed. I know where I'm pointing. I've never really filmed in public before. So we're going to give this a go. So let's crack on. Not a good start. Looks like we're getting close. This definitely looks like the place. There are a few heavyweights here. I see a Porsche. Okay, here goes. First Super Ron selfie, first shoot. Let's go and have a look around. Good start. Golf R. The 993. Very cool. So I'm not the only heavyweight here. Let's go and have a look at some lightweights. RS6. Food and beverages as well, I have to visit them. Lots of carbon on this one. Very nice, got the billet hubs as well. A bit of aero on this one. Much more carbon. Two MX-5s of different heights as well. Wasn't expecting to see that. Nice lot of carbon, all the important bits, and a little turbo on this one. Go and have a look around. Looks pretty busy. This must be another Mazda base one. Really nice finish on all the bodywork. This is the RX-5 that I said about, all the new Mazda base ones. Now the MX-5. Another Mazda. Another sleek one. This one's probably a bike engine. It's got the bulge. Must be a bike engine one. It's got the electronic reverse on. Got some nice white ones over here. bike engine. Honda one. Ford one. Another Honda. Even got some full bodies. Another bike engine. Good old Ford base. These are much nicer than mine. All rose jointed rear ends. And this one's tubular. Another one in progress. Mazda. Another bike engine. Ooh, some would like that. Maybe next birthday. I recognise those wheels. This is a Caterham. I've had loads of these in Auto Shack. So there's little things that are easy to spot a mile off. Must be quite an old one. Yeah. Caterham cars. So we just had a brand new 2022 Caterham come in this week. Let's get ready for the track series. And it is exactly the same. They just have not changed over the years. This is a Ford based one. Looks like it's mid restoration. Now this is for sale, post restoration. The actual car from Top Gear Live. Yeah, Ford Duratec, 2 litre, 224 horsepower. Super light S3 chassis. It's standard Caterham setup. And it just goes to show how small the Caterhams are compared to a lot of other cars. They are quite tiny. There's a load of MX5 diffs. Oh, we've reinforced the arms because these are prone to snapping off. There's so much leverage out there. All ready to go on the next build. Another MK Indy. They've got these Honda engines sitting in here real nice. They're not the smallest of engines and they're quite tall as well. So you see a few of these with the bonnet bulge, making it come up and around, just to clear the rocker cover at the front where it dips down. These are real super high revving engines. And you see this one will have the nice round, long rev counter. I like the little MK Indy gauges all badged up. I like their little padding in the seats as well. It's a nice touch on these MKs. Adds a little bit of comfort. Super tidy workshop. Another one here in progress. They've got everything they need to hand. All the bits and pieces so they can crack on with the builds. All the parts for making the cages and the chassis. Another little Honda. Another one in progress. Another bike engine. The Ford base rear end. Another Honda one. This one's got a nice inlet on it. Skunk 2 inlet. Little baby alternator to fit in. Electric water pump. Those are cool little bits on this, and it's such a clean install. Must have a little pedal box down at the bottom, so there's no reservoirs in here. All very nice, and it's all got the wireless steering wheel as well. Very nice. Here they've got a chassis in progress. Looks like we've got another Honda engine. You can see the fit and finish of their chassis is really, really, really nice. All the bosses, everything just bolts straight in. These are all made on a jig. All the seatbelt points. Really, really nice. This must be their mock-up engine. K20 mounts. And here's one all freshly powder coated. It's got all the pivots. And this is the full cage model. Really, really, really nice. Here's back to the RX-5. They've got a formed dash, so they keep the Mazda clocks. Nice and convenient. As as you can see, it's really, really packed here. I think it's about time to get some food. That'll do, we'll get rid of this and have a more look around. Certainly got a bit of everything here today. Off to the parts store. And here is their YouTube channel. There is the face of YouTube, Sean. Here he is doing his thing in real life. Here's the race edition. The race series. The 750 Motor Club. That's a nice touch. Double layer vinyl. Nice and discreet. But these must absolutely scream on the track. The fit and finish on this one is absolutely stunning. Everything is just perfect. Perfectly bent exhaust. All the interior trims. Everything's carpeted, everything's IVA compliant. They've got their little MK gear knob. Another one with a wireless steering wheel. So all your controls that were normally on the edge, indicators, horn and main beam, are now nice and discreet. I am starting to like these rear lights. And they're IVA compliant. So I might have to have a little look into that. Not something you see very often. You see them on all the MKs. That might be something I have to look into. There's another MK Indy getting uncovered. And this one's not the Type R, this must be the F20C. Out of the S2000. So these are a little bit shorter than the normal K20s, so they fit in here a bit easier. A real nice package. Got the electronic water pump down there as well. Nice lightweight battery. Got the bias pedal box set up in this one. Very, very nice. Nice big exhaust manifold. Everything is squeezed in. Got the push rod set up as well, so that's all squeezed in the front. All very nice. And the fit and finish of these new ones is just amazing. Lots of beautiful carbon as well. Snap the battery right down low. Beautiful. So this is one I was very familiar with, and I'm sure you will all as well. We've got that double bubble scuttle, and I've just seen over here, no mistaking, the MNR nose cone with its nice big nostrils. So it's got the one-piece body all the way around like mine, but this is slightly different. So it's got an extra bulge here, which mine hasn't got. And that kind of works in nicely with the nostrils where mine stops at the end. So this is what chassis mine should have. A full tubular chassis with rocker arms, all nice billet pieces. And this is coming to be finished off. But I've seen this on their YouTube channel, and this has gone down to mainly a full rebuild. They're having to take it all apart and put it all back together bit by bit with the correct bits. So it's built for a Mazda chassis, but the kit that he got was for everything was Ford based. So the handbrake cables didn't fit the calipers, and they didn't fit the handbrake lever, and there's loads of other bits that weren't right because they had two different kits, Ford based and Mazda based, and all the bits didn't go together. So this is a Mazda based build with the MX-5 engine, but they've stuck a nice little turbo on this one, so it's going to have all intercoolers and everything at the front on that big nose. So on mine, because my chassis wasn't tall enough, I added bits in here, but these tubular chassis go right from top to bottom and they do fit in there nicely. Got lots of bracing all around the steering rack and where the push rods come through. So it looks like they're just getting ready to cut where it needs to be cut around, just like I'm going to do on mine, because my holes are in a different place because I've got all my suspension points and I haven't got inboard suspension. I've got the outboard suspension that sits out here. This is quite a different body line from mine. Neil, is it?
It is, yeah. How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah.
I've seen you wandering around and bits and pieces, and then I've now worked out who you are.
You sent me the stickers for the sticker ball.
I did.
And I said about the MNR Vortex. I was just about to have a little walk around this one.
Oh, this is what you're building, isn't it?
Yeah, the MNR body.
So yours is MNR body
On a GBS chassis.
GBS chassis. Right.
Yeah.
So this is a Vortex. That's a customer car. It's supposedly a Mazda built car.
Yeah.
And we're basically, well, I would say we're finishing it, but we're not finishing it. I think we're starting it.
Yeah.
Because it just had the floor pads on. We're building the whole thing for the customer.
Yeah. Is this the one I was watching the video on where it had the wrong handbrake cables for the Ford-based one?
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's the one.
I was watching all the YouTube on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slow burning project because there's quite a lot. You know, we take a step forward and then we have to get some other parts made and put forward, and then.
But I saw the nose. The nose is the same as mine, but my side panels are slightly different to this. I haven't got this bulge here.
The power bulge. I wonder whether they've done a different version of it.
Yeah.
Because I think the one you've got is the first version.
Yeah.
That I think
mine comes straight along there.
That's a nice. It's a nice finish, but it's all one unit.
Yeah.
So it's a big U
Yeah,
shape.
that's
That's
what
really hard to move about.
Trying to get that onto the GBS chassis has been a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, you might have been a bit easier with GBS bodywork and a GBS chassis.
Well, I bought the chassis cheap and I got the body cheap, and I think I paid for the full chassis, suspension, everything. I paid 400 quid on an abandoned project.
Yeah.
I paid 200 quid for the whole M&R body for, I think, 200 quid. So I was under about £1,000 and I had literally everything. Then I bought a banded Locust chassis for all the Ford running gear.
Right.
And for like another 400 quid. It's a bit of bits of everything, but that's the fun of getting
it all hang it all together, right?
Yeah.
What you're building is a kit car. What we are doing now
it's like
is an
production line,
vehicle. It's not it's like it's something you don't have to fabricate. It's an assembly vehicle.
Yeah.
I like to call it a sports car.
Yeah. Well, I've been looking around. I like the new RX-5 ones.
Yeah.
They look really smart with the tubular chassis. We saw the one over there all painted.
So, what's your impressions of the workshop?
Really nice. Really nice.
There's no Astra stuff in here, unfortunately.
That might be a good fit. I haven't seen anything Vauxhall at all yet, actually.
No, I don't think you will either. I don't think we got anything.
No.
But it's been quite a busy day, you know?
Yeah, I've been here about an hour and it's packed when I turned up. I got some food, had a little walk around.
Yeah.
And yeah, really impressed. How it's been, how it's set out, how clean it is.
Yeah, hopefully there's enough light in here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, when we moved in, we went to town, putting in all this lighting and that to make it a bit like an operating theatre, really. That's what I was after.
It's nice. It looks like a F1 pit room. It's so clinically clean, tidy.
It's about the budget.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping I'd catch you and the other guy, Sean.
Yeah, I'll go and go and grab him. And you can say hello. Are you alright, Tom? Yes.
Yeah, I had a chat with Tom over at his build over there. He filled me in with that.
It's a fast car.
Yeah,
Time
really
Attack
nice.
Special. If you watch this week's video, it's Time Attack time.
Ah.
Or did I say that because it's not out till tomorrow? let me find Sean.
The face of YouTube.
The internet sensation.
Yeah.
That he is.
Yeah.
I'll go and grab him.
It's easy to find a face when you're on YouTube. Everyone knows who you are.
Yes, he gets that a lot.
So here is Sean on their YouTube channel, the face of their social media. And here he is in real life.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you. So I've just had a look around and seen the new shop. I spoke to Neil quite a lot online regarding different things. I'm building a bit of a hybrid kit car of everything. Wow. I've got a GBS chassis, MNR Vortex body, a Vauxhall engine.
I know you are. I did white one.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, it's caused a bit of a stir. But yeah, I'm coming down today because I'm only in Ipswich, so I'm not too far away. Had a look at the new shop. Recognised Caterhams. We work on a lot of Caterhams where I work.
Okay.
So that's exactly the same as
Where do you work at?
a place called Auto Shack.
Okay, yeah.
We do a bit of general, all different cars. But I was just saying to him, the Caterhams, we do 90s, 2000s. We've had a brand new one, and they're exactly the same. Nothing's ever changed in the last 50 odd years.
Yeah, it's still.
And then we,
and
then we come and look at the development that you guys are doing. How everything's changing with all the push rod suspension, how everything, the fit and finish. And yeah,
the fit and finish has moved along.
Super impressed, yeah.
We're trying to move away a bit more modern, but also make it easy to fit.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I know you're
all in the planning.
Bodywork, but
yeah.
You know, bodywork can be a pain to fit. So
yeah, definitely.
You can change the whole rear bodywork like on a cup car like these that we do now in about an hour. You know, it's done. etc.
Yeah.
You know, all replacement rear tubs, everything else.
These are definitely moving from the kit car, kind of the early MKs that I've seen. We did an Indy, we did a service on a early one, mid 2000s ish.
Yeah.
So it's the really early ones. And then to look at these now, they're like a production line almost.
Yeah,
it's got all the interior trims.
Yeah, interior trims, fabricated. Trying to make it more of a usable sports car than a kit car, and make it easier for the home assembler.
Yeah.
Most people want Meccano sets now. They don't want to do the fabrication.
Yeah.
You're a little bit different. You're quite into it.
Yeah.
And you know, so there is a
balance
between the two. But where we can, we try and take some of the think time out of it, because they want to get out there. And if it don't, you know, things go wrong, and they do go wrong. Then it's easy to replace.
Definitely,
You can fix the rear wing, don't have to line it all up, it goes in the same position, take the rear wing off, put the rear wing on.
And you know everyone's going to be the same. It's not like every mould's going to be slightly different like the old fiberglass.
So, you know, you go from windscreen to aero screen, you can interchangeable, you can bolt on a roll cage, you can bolt on a roll bar, you know, you can change it all. You don't have to, you know, you can turn a road car into a race car.
Yeah.
You know, same principle has been done with other suppliers. Yes, it has. Have we reinvented? Well, no, we haven't. We've just tried to bring it a bit.
People want simplicity. They don't want all the hassle of nothing working, nothing fitting, nothing going together.
Yeah, exactly.
What I see on these new ones, even like the race car ones, is just perfect. Everything's got its place.
Yeah.
Everything sits in there nicely.
Yeah.
And
you know, and that, it won't stop there, you know, because you've got to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You've got to bring out new product, new designs, partner with the right people, because you can't do it all on your own. You get the right people with you. You know, and
everything's got their specialty.
Just listen to your customers. Their customers tell you what they want.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want? What you need from your car? What you're looking for? You get the feedback. Try and listen, and then bring it forward. Yeah, we have a lot of great ideas. Great idea.
I've noticed your unique rear lights that I haven't seen on anymore, but they seem to be on everything on these now, and I quite like them.
They've got built-in one. They've got all the reverse light, free function, free function, cleans up the back end.
Definitely, compared to the old trailer lights that you're used to seeing.
Just a bit more refined.
How it is now.
Coming down to see
That's right.
How's it all going?
And I'll slowly, but it's still there. I've been, since talking to Neil a few weeks ago, I've been having a big binge on the YouTube, and I've been catching up with the new workshop, with the new everything you've been doing, with the work on the Vortex.
Nothing wrong with what they do. We're not trying to say it's
the wrong parts.
Wrong parts. You know, frustration. You're trying to build a car. Something worse than you go, can't fit that.
Exactly.
Can't fit that. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes that happens to us. But we fix it, and we fix it quite quickly if we need to for customers, as quick as we can. But that's a little bit frustrating for us. Re-drilling engine mounts and all of that. So nothing wrong with the product. I've built M&Rs in the past. Nothing wrong with the product. You know, in that sense, just a little bit of frustration from our point of view. And what we're used to doing, so we get hold of the car, we put it on,
and it's job done. And then
it's just that everything's different. You know? Our piece is a 3-piece tub, although it's all similar. That's a 1-piece tub. If you bang it, you've got to replace the whole body. And that gets expensive.
Because I'm going on a different chassis, my body's been on, off, and it's a massive, it's like a 3-person job. And you don't want to squeeze it out too much and crack the corners.
It feels like that. You're like, how far do we go? You know, ours is, you can build the whole car into a complete skeleton. Drive it out the workshop, and then you can just put the bodywork on. If
I was to choose over the price of the Caterhams to the price of yours, I was just looking at your for sale ones here, and it's
you know, this is equivalent to an R400 Caterham in terms of performance. But about 20 grand cheaper. By the time the spec, you know, 15 to 20 grand cheaper. So, you know, it's 230 horsepower. and we're you know, similar spec, you know, the screen and carbon bits on it and nice bits.
But you can actually fit in this, and
I've driven canes we've got obviously in the corner there.
Yeah.
On the road these are better. I'm not saying they're on the track, but on the road they're a bit more compliant with the RS in the rear, whereas the DD on means a bit more unforgiving.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them because they had.
Yeah. On the track.
Yeah. They're all good. You know, they won't be selling that many cars.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're all good. We're just trying to move our variation.
Yeah.
We've got 1 or 2 chassis that are ready for dispatch.
Yeah.
We also do.
I see your list every week.
Yeah, yeah. That's my super cryptic list that only people know about.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of export of the kits abroad.
I've seen them loaded up.
What you've got up there at the minute is a double-decker kit.
Yeah, I've seen your boxes that you send out on the lorries.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the largest one we've done today. Yeah. I think the old forklift is going to struggle a little bit picking that up when it's fully loaded with a couple of cars and a couple of engines.
Do you make the boxes depending what you send in?
Well, yeah, they are size-wise. See this car here? This has got a internal roll cage with sidebars on it.
Yeah.
And with the sidebars on it, it makes the box about 1.5 metres wide.
Right, yeah.
Without the sidebars on it, it's only 1.1 metres wide. So you're shipping just more air, unfortunately.
Yeah. So were you here before, or did you move to here?
So we moved here from a little old place around the corner, which wasn't really where we wanted to be. But as all businesses, you've got to baby step your way there. So
definitely.
You can't just walk into a big Formula One warehouse, you know, a 10,000 square foot warehouse without working your way up to it.
Yeah.
So we've sort of moved into here. We've been in here now, about 4 months, 5 months, something like that.
Yeah, I remember when I asked for the stickers.
Probably 8 months when this video comes out. But,
yeah.
We've been in about 4 or 5 months. We're just trying to make something nice. We want people to come in to the workshop and have that sort of wow factor.
Yeah, I work on a lot of caterhams, and we work on ones from the 90s, 2000s. Yeah. We've just had a brand new 2022 come in,
and it's no different.
And it's exactly the same. Nothing's changed whatsoever.
So there is one over in the corner there.
I saw that one.
Top here. Which is available for sale. If anybody wants to just give me a ring.
I did zoom in on that one.
Give me a call.
But the development that you guys do from. I had an old, I thought it was an MK Indy, but it's a Locust chassis. Yeah. But it had like the copy of your Dion theme.
Oh yeah.
So I messaged you about 2 or 3 years ago and said, is this one of yours?
An MK Engineering.
Like an early one. Really early. So that's going to wrap up the time here at MK. It's been really nice looking around their new shop. Really is a nice setup. So we'll get back in the Gas Guzzler. Looks like most other people have gone home now. Let's roll. So that was the MK Sports Cars new HQ, and I was thoroughly impressed. The workshop is absolutely stunning. It's really clear that there's a lot of thought and preparation put into it when they moved in, how well designed everything is to make the production line of the cars so efficient. It's a real credit to the guys, and it's just shown in the finished product. The new RX-5s are so far ahead of the MK Indies I was expecting to see there. The fit and finish of each car is a long way from the original kit car world, and the guys really do know their stuff. It's great talking to like-minded people. It was a great day, and it's great to see how popular they are and how many people were there. And it's great to meet Neil and Sean in person after seeing them on YouTube and talking to them over emails. And it's always quite funny having people recognise you before you see them, and if they don't recognise the person, they recognise the build. Ah, you're the guy putting the Vortex body on a GBS. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a chore. I've got no idea where the camera was pointing, if it was even pointing at us. So you might be watching a video with a little bit of audio and the camera pointing at the ceiling. I don't know till I get home, but be sure to check out the MK YouTube channel because it's much more professional and their workshop walkarounds are absolutely fantastic. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, but until next time, make sure you have fun.